All right, what's up, everybody? We are here with Rence hanging out backstage at Lollapalooza. You are playing the BMI Stage today. You are also playing a Bud Light Seltzer session after that today. You got a busy day. What is the festival experience normally like for you?
Well, this is my first festival I've ever played, so this would be my first experience. I've been as a fan. I've been going to festivals for as long as I can remember. And Lollapalooza was actually one of the first festivals I ever went to as a fan. So it feels very special to be here performing.
Nice.
It has been an amazing couple days so far of seeing friends, other artists, supporting my friends who are then going to come support me today at those sets.
Yeah. Are you originally from the Chicago area?
No, I'm from Seattle.
Okay.
Yes.
Very cool. So does it feel like a full circle moment then to be able to play like the big festival that you've gone to see?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm waiting to do a good TikTok, Instagram post of a picture of me at the fountain, like 6-7 years ago, and then we'll do the same picture now. So
were you that kid that was like, I gotta get that Instagram shot? Because like there's thousands of them out there now that are like, I gotta get the picture like right by the fountain, get the
I suppose I was at the time, yeah.
So
yeah, I don't think I am now, but I was. Yeah.
So let's talk about your music a little bit. You got a little bit of a diverse style that you're a little pop, a little hip hop, a little indie. Like, where do you kind of feel most comfortable, like musically? What genres do you like to really kind of dabble in most?
I mean, you listed them very well. Thanks for doing your research. I definitely call myself a pop artist, but only insofar as pop is popular music, right?
Yeah.
Today, pop is everything from traditional pop to Post Malone to hip hop of all different kinds to indie music to rock right now. Punk is having a comeback right now. So I think there's space for so much in that genre, so I'm happy to be a part of it. I take influence from a lot of different people. I grew up on hip hop. I started as a hip hop producer. That was my first intro into the music world. As a DJ and as a producer.
Yeah.
And then I kind of lived a little life, found my voice, and figured out what I wanted to say, and that's when I became an artist. And that was about 4 years ago. So here we are.
I actually got my start making beats as well.
No way.
So were you the kid with like Fruity Loops or FL Studio back in the day?
I actually started on Reason. Which is an obscure one, only because my friend had it, he gave it to me. But then I quickly switched to Ableton, and I've been Ableton ever since.
Yeah, I was always a Fruity Loops guy, and then tried to learn Ableton, and then
it's a tricky one.
Life happened.
Learning curve for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And then let's talk about, you've got singles out, but there's a larger body of work possibly coming?
Building to one, yes, absolutely. We've got some singles coming again now. We've really just been wanting to give people a song at a time and kind of, keep building the world, keep expanding on it. And I feel like the next couple songs really do that and bring us to that full body of work.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you think that people digest music differently now than when we were growing up? You know what
Absolutely.
I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I was raised on albums. That's where my heart is. But at the same time, it's not the way that the music landscape works right now. So keep pumping out singles for a little while until everybody's ready for the album.
Yeah, definitely. I also feel like music is getting like a little bit grayer too. Like there's not defined, like there's not a black and white defined genre. Like you're an example of that kind of,
Now today music is organized by mood rather than genre because you're not buying records in a store, you're listening to them on your phone.
Yeah, exactly. The attention span is shorter.
Oh, yes it is.
So I appreciate that you're still gonna make an album and that you're gonna have that body of work.
Of course.
How does it feel to put something out? I mean, you had a lot of songs that came out in the last year. How does it feel to put something out in the middle of a pandemic where like you can't get the immediate reaction of like going to play it live? You know what I mean?
It sucks, yeah. I mean, there's pros and cons, obviously. In this past year, I would have been on tour, which would have been amazing, but instead I had a lot of time to myself, just working on new stuff, really getting in touch with myself and figuring out, just making sure I know why I'm here and why I'm doing this and getting the answers to those questions. But obviously it's a bummer to not be able to test songs on the road before they come out or play them for people afterwards. So so grateful to be here, get to play some new records, some favorites of people's, some really cool covers, do the whole thing.
Yeah, and then speaking of the rest of this year a little bit, what does the immediate future look like for you? I know we talked about the album, but what's beyond that? Anything? Anything in the works yet that we can talk about?
Yes and no. Some stuff we can't talk about. Working on figuring out what the plan is for the road. Obviously, it's all shifting right now as we figure out what's going on with the world. But hopefully going to be out on the road in the fall and then in the spring again, as well as getting the music out there, doing the thing.
Very cool, very cool.
Yeah.
So thank you for taking the time to sit down with us.
Absolutely.
If people want to get in touch with you, what's the best place to do it? What's social media for you?
Any platform you're looking for me, I'm Rence, pretty easy to find. And please reach out to me if you're looking for me. I'll always try and hit you back.
There we go. Awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to sit down and do this with us.
Absolutely. Appreciate you. Peace.